At Gwen's garage sale, all books were one price and all magazines were another price. Harriet bought 4 books and 3 magazines for $1.45. I'm going to stop right there because that sounds so much like an equation to me. Harriet bought 4 books, we'll say is B, and magazines, we'll say is M. So I have 4 books plus 3 magazines, and her total spent was $1.45. Well, June went to this garage sale as well. She bought 2 books, and there's a B again, and 5 magazines. There's the M again for $1.25. So we can make an equation for June as well. She had 2 books plus 5 magazines, and she was charged $1.25. What is the price of a book and what is the price of a magazine? So this gives us a nice system, and it looks like the best strategy on this system would be to use elimination. And to do that, I see that 2 times 2 will give me 4. So if I multiply this equation on the bottom row by a -2, then my b's will cancel. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'll have 4b plus 3m equals $1.45. And then the second equation is going to have every term multiplied by a -2. So it's going to be -4b minus 10m equals $1.25 times 2. That's going to be $2.50. You can do that on your calculator if you need to. And remember, the addition or elimination method means we're just going to add those 2 equations together now. The 4b's do indeed cancel. A positive 3m and a negative 10m is going to be a negative 7m. And this was supposed to be a negative 250, right? Because we multiplied by a -2 here. And so when I combine those, I'll just use my calculator. I get negative 1.05. And then divide both sides by a -7 because we want the m by itself. So then I end up with m equals 1.05 divided by 7. M is 0.15 or 15 cents for a magazine. So magazine will cost 15 cents. Books will cost, that's what we don't know yet, so we have to figure that one out. I can use either of my first 2 equations and plug in 4b plus 3 times 0.15 because we know the cost for a magazine now equals $1.45. 3 times 0.15 is going to be 0.45, and I have $1.45 here. Subtract 0.45 from both sides so that we can get that b by itself. These will just cancel, and this will be $1 or 1.00, and I still have a 4b on the left-hand side. Divide by 4, and my b is going to be 0.25 or 25 cents. So books cost 25 cents, magazines cost 15 cents.